Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue the chapter number 5, Acids, Bases and Salts. In today's session, we will study the types of acids, properties of acids and also the uses of different acids. So, first of all, let us start with the types of acids. Based on the sources from which it is obtained, the acids are classified into two types. They are organic acids and mineral acids. Now we will study about organic acids. Students, in the last session, in the last video, we have learned about acids. Acids are sour tasting compounds, and chemically, if we talk about the acids, we can say that they are the compounds which produce hydrogen ions when dissolved in the water. Now, let us see what are organic acids. Organic acids are naturally occurring acids. They are found in plants and animals. So, what is the source of organic acids? The organic acids are found in plants and animals. They are mostly weak acids. So, one of the important property of organic acid is they are weak acids. Since they are present in plants and animals, we take that plants and animals as our food. So, if we consume these acids in the normal amount, that do not harm our body. Next, organic acids are present in all food items. They contain hydrogen and carbon atoms. Organic acids contain two elements. They are hydrogen and carbon. Now students, let us see some commonly used organic acids and their sources. First one, citric acid, and the sources are lemon and orange. Second, malic acid, it is present in the apple. Third, oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is present in the spinach. Next is acetic acid. Acetic acid is found in the vinegar, which is used as a preservative. Next is tartaric acid. Tartaric acid is present in the tamarind and grapes. Tamarind means imli, that is sour tasting food. Next is lactic acid. Lactic acid is found in the milk. Next is formic acid. Formic acid is found in the bee sting. When you get any sting by the small insects, then the formic acid is getting into our body, which cause the pain. So formic acid is found in the bee sting. Next is tannic acid. Even our tea contains certain acid. That acid is tannic acid. Now let us discuss about the second type of acids, that is mineral acids. Mineral acids are obtained from minerals and they are made in laboratories. They are made in laboratories from minerals. So they have got another name, that is synthetic acids. So why do we call mineral acids as synthetic acids? Because they are prepared in the laboratories using minerals. These acids contain at least one hydrogen atom and they do not contain carbon atom. So what is a must in the mineral acids? That is hydrogen atom, and they do not contain any carbon atom. So this is one of the main difference between organic acid and mineral acid. The next point is they are very strong acids and highly corrosive in nature. They are strong and corrosive. What is the meaning of corrosive? Corrosive means if it falls on any object like the wood or even on our body, leather, whatever it may be, that get damaged. It is completely destroyed. So this nature of this mineral acid, because of that, they are known as highly corrosive in nature. Next, since they are very strong and highly corrosive, they can damage even our skin and even bones. They should be handled very carefully. Some examples of mineral acids are sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. So students, now we will discuss about the physical properties of acids. All acids have a sour taste. In the previous session also we learned that acids are the sour tasting compounds. That is the most important characteristic property of a acid. Next, all acids are soluble in water. Next is, depending on the amount of water, the acids can be either dilute or concentrated. So, if an acid is said to be dilute, then what will be the condition of the water present in it? It must be more. That is, if the amount of water is more in an acid, it is said to be dilute acid. So, dilute acid contain more amount of water. If the amount of water is less in an acid, it is said to be concentrated acid. So, when do we say an acid is concentrated? If in the same quantity of acid, if the water is less, then it is said to be concentrated, and if the water is more, then it is said to be dilute acid. The next point is, acid turns blue litmus red. See, what is litmus? You will learn in the next topic, indicator. Acids conduct electricity in the solution form. The last property is that acids are generally stored in glass containers. There is a reason for that. All acids, especially the mineral acids, are highly corrosive. They easily react with all metal. So metallic containers we cannot use for storing the acids. So which one we are using? We can use glass containers, because glass do not easily react with the acids. Now we will discuss the last topic of today's session, that is uses of acids. Acids are very widely used in the industries. Next, the hydrochloric acid, which is present in our stomach, is very useful for the digestion of food. Now let us see certain acids and their uses, which is tabulated here. First one, nitric acid. As I told you, nitric acid is a very strong mineral acid. So they are used in the industries where fertilizers, plastics and photographic films are produced. And this nitric acid is also used in preparation of dyes, that is coloring material, and also in the explosives. Next, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is used in the automobile batteries, in the production of paints, plastics, and again in the dyes, that is coloring material. Next one is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is used as a descaling agent in boilers. Here descaling means to remove the deposit of certain salts. When the water and other chemicals are boiled in the big boilers, certain materials will be deposited on the walls of that boilers. To remove that deposited salt, hydrochloric acid is used. Therefore, it is known as a descaling agent. And hydrochloric acid is also used in the purification of common salt. So students, I hope you have understood the topics very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as soon as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.